Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of our City Skylines playthrough. We are going to do some corrections today, I guess would be the best way to do it, or the way to call it. We have some worker shortage issues that we have to resolve. We have the new residential area that we put in last episode that I thought was going to help out with the worker situation, although it doesn't seem to have done a whole lot, unfortunately. It is filling in, and I think that when it does fill in, we will have some better success with workers. But even the businesses right in the residential area are not doing the best as far as workers are concerned. Hopefully this resolves itself eventually. But the first thing I want to work on today is this intersection right here. And you'll see this area is very, very busy with trucks. This intersection comes on and onto the off-ramp, and I've actually seen it. It's not right now, but I've seen it backed right up onto this off-ramp. And so I want to make this flow a little bit better, and I have an idea for this. This is going to be like a bit of a mini highway interchange, although it's going to be on a 6-lane road. So we're going to crack this road back a little bit, and we're going to make an overpass. So we are working with a 6-lane regular road, and let's page this up to, but we want a fair platform on this, so we're gonna page up, bring it over to, say, there. Looks pretty good. And no, actually I want it a little bit longer than that, right about there, and then we're gonna page back down to the road. So now we have a overpass, but that doesn't help traffic come from here coming from this way, or traffic coming this way going on to here. So what I'm going to do, I hope this works, is we take some freeway off-ramps and just connect them down and up so that people can merge onto these lanes. Let's just put a little bit of a star pattern in here. And that one doesn't want to work too well. Slope too steep, is that right? Why did the other 4 work and you won't? We could put it there, but I wanted it to look kind of symmetrical. Let's try staging this just a touch. Still not, eh? Okay, let's back that off. Let's see if we can't get this to work. Let's take the snap off. It doesn't want to work, does it? All right, we're gonna have to try this from a little bit further back, I think. Still doesn't want to do it. Well, you know what? Let's do the rest of them kind of symmetrical to that one. As that one's gonna be finicky, we can just do the rest kind of like that one. Okay, not symmetrical at all. But the theory works. So we have traffic coming in from here, and if they want to go to this side, they take this off-ramp and go onto that road. If they're coming from here and they want to get back onto this street, or come this way, or go that way, they can come up there. If they're coming this way and they want to go that way, they come down this one. So let's see this in action and see if this resolves our traffic issue. Obviously there's some lights there, which I didn't really want, but we'll see how it works. See, I wish you could indicate no left turn, so this was just to go this way. Now it looks like we've kind of moved the backup from here to over here, but let's speed it up and see if this can resolve itself at all. We may end up having to do a similar type of interchange at this intersection. Well, okay, so it seems like they're having a bit of feeding issues onto this. So let's see if we can upgrade this to a bigger road. And this is a one-way area, so we'll just upgrade this and see if that makes any difference whatsoever to the traffic flow. Oops, I put it the wrong way. Am I gonna have to demolish that now? I knew there was a way you could switch it, but... Okay, let's see if that works. Now the traffic is going to be splitting between these, so I expect them to use a fair amount of the lanes. That seems to have resolved the issue fairly nicely, actually. Let's just pause the game here for a sec. I just want to see what the bus ridership is. That's not very good. We had very empty buses there. Let's check the route. So we have... Oh, did it break? It looks like the route may have broken from the road changes. Yes, I believe it did. Yep, the bus route broke, so we need to fix this. And we'll start here. Yeah. Does that, whoops. Let's pull this back over. Okay. Let's follow it along here. It looks alright coming that way. And it swings around the industrial area and then back out. So it looks okay now. The metro line though, where's the metro line around here? Right there. Let's have a look at the ridership there. 164. There's not a ton of people coming. Not a ton of people coming out here. And yet there's a huge labor shortage. Alright, well let's slow the game down. We'll check back on our residential area. We don't have any residential demand because any demand we're getting is being met immediately by this area being in existence. So I think what we'll do, we were pushing the industrial zone out of here, and as you can see we have some incinerators left, and we've got a graveyard here. That's fine, that can stay for the time being. But I think what we're gonna do, because we have the central business area over here, I think we'll continue that on down into this area right here. And in order to make the city a little bit more cohesive, I think what we'll do is extend this avenue up to this residential area, and we'll extend this avenue across. And those will be our two main avenues for the business district. You can see the traffic around here is not that bad at this point. Once we upgrade the business district in here, we may end up getting some more crazy traffic in this area. But let's stick the game on pause because we are going to get our demolish tool out here and do some major facelifting. So we're going to get these incinerators out of here. We're going to move them to a different area of the city. I think we took out 7 in total. We're just going to bust this whole place out, except for that graveyard that's right there, and rework everything in this area. This won't do. This won't do. We'll have to take that out and we'll fix it later. So what we're gonna do on this is we're gonna make this avenue into what's called a frontage road. And a frontage road is kind of what this one is. It's a road that runs along the side of a freeway or a highway and allows very easy on and off access from on and off ramps. So let's, we're not quite done with demolition here. We're going to extend this avenue through, was the plan. So this business area right here is going to come out. We can dezone this and speed this up. Let's get the marquee tool to dezone. We'll find a way to incorporate the cemetery into this plan as it currently exists. I think this road is okay. We can have another avenue running to the edge. So let's fix up this road though. We need to bring this over as a frontage road. We don't want to get too close because we want some room for the on and off ramps. But I think, oh, we're gonna put snapping back on. I think right about there would be okay. And then we'll connect this up to the four-way. And now we've got a fairly nice frontage road, and we can pull off some on and off ramps. So we're gonna want to continue this guy. Actually, this guy I think we'll still connect to the freeway if we can. Let's change that curve up just a bit. That looks pretty terrible, so we'll try to fix it. Started on a bit of an angle there, so we can use the curve tool and get a nice curve back in. There we go. Now for the on and off ramps along this one, we're gonna have one very close to here. So let's see, let's pull one in from this side. Let's try our straight tool, that might be easier. And since we're gonna have an intersection there, we might as well have the on ramp there as well. And we'll do one right on the corner here if we can. Okay, and then a little further up. And then I think eventually we'll bring this avenue over. We might end up doing that right now, actually. That wouldn't be a horrible idea. So let's see if we can page this up and over. I'm not sure we've got quite enough room there, but let's try. No, we don't have enough room, so we're gonna have to back that up. I'll worry about that in a second. Let's grab this avenue here and pull this to the intersection. All right. And then I think we'll do we want another avenue in this? I don't think we want another major intersection on this leg of the street. So we'll just use sub-streets from now on. And I'm going to start these with just regular 2-lane roads. And if the traffic becomes an issue, then we will we'll do something about that. But what I am going to do is ensure that we can keep pedestrian paths in our business district. I'm all about pedestrian paths these days. They work wonders for keeping your traffic down. So let's just do a road up to there, and we'll border along this path. And I don't think we want to connect that back to the main road, because we do not want an intersection right there. We're going to zone this as heavy commercial. There we go, and this will also be heavy commercial, or dense commercial as the case may be. And I think we'll want a pedestrian path along this road. Do we have a connection here? Let's see if there's an extra space. Is there an extra space right there? There isn't, so that's connected already, so they'll be able to use the sidewalk, so we won't have to do that. And let's grab some more roads and finish this layout. So we don't want to make another intersection, maybe one intersection here. Let's see if this creates a stoplight. It did. I wonder if we can one-way. I know one of these roads won't create an intersection. Okay, so there we go. The one-ways won't. So what we could do is do a one-way back and forth, like a one-way square around the business area. So let's line this up as best we can. And we'll use a nice curve to follow this road. We'll do straight to get this angle. And then a nice sharp curve down at this side. And back onto our main avenue. So there's a one-way loop. And now we can make some connecting roads in between, leaving some space for pedestrian pathing, of course. Yep, we don't want the curve tool anymore. We're going to make this a little gritty. Okay, now let's think about our pedestrian paths a bit. We have a pedestrian path here that can get onto this sidewalk, but they can't really get over. They could crosswalk onto this side, crosswalk onto that side, but then they'd have to walk around the block. So let's pull one through here, and we'll pull it out to that side, and then we'll pull it down onto that street, connecting this to this interior. And that should be okay. They can take the sidewalk around. Maybe we'll connect over to this block. There we go. And we'll connect one across this way so that they don't have to walk all the way up the block. And another one there. You know what? These ones should be concrete. These ones should be concrete pedestrian paths. So let's just fix that. Can we just upgrade those by chance? Oh, we can. Excellent. Okay, let's have a look in... Oh, there's another one to do here. What about from this area into there? I think that we would want some pedestrian access there as well. Let's do from here to here, and then from there to there. And this side is also very barren for pedestrians, so right at the crosswalk we'll put one, and right at this crosswalk we'll put another. Fairly connected. That looks like it's pretty well connected. Do we want to pre-plan to have pedestrian crosswalk across this avenue? I think we do. This is a fairly long block, so let's pop this bad boy out right here, and we'll put a pedestrian overpass. Whoops, I didn't mean to page up right away. And then we'll give it a nice curve downward. And then back down to street level. Get that curve tool off of there because it's giving me some issues. There we go. All right, I am pretty satisfied with that. Do we? Maybe we want one more right here. One more path right there, I think. Perfect. Let's get this zoned in. We're going to do this in all dense commercial except for the border. The border is going to be offices to contain the noise. Okay, we've got the zoning done in this new area, and I think we need to fill in this area just a bit. And first things first, I think I'm going to lay the pedestrian path down. We have a nice pedestrian path system right here, so we can pull off of that. And I think we'll just do something very, very simple. Just pulling this through to the other sidewalk. And this is giving me a bit of grief for some reason. There we go. If they want to get to this side, they can always walk up this sidewalk here. So let's put a little sub-road just inside of this. I don't think this will get too busy. And we'll finish up this little bit of zoning right here, and then I think we're done with this new area. Planning, anyways. Still a little bit of light commercial in there, isn't there? Let's pull that out. This is right downtown. We want to keep the density as high as possible. Let's unpause the game and see how this works. Do we have piping through all of this? We do, except for one little dead zone right there. Looks good. Okay, and this area is going away, so we can do a bit of demolition work over here. I'll take this street out, this street, all of these streets are gone. And we are going to instead, I think... Yeah, we're going to extend this avenue outward because this is a main area through our city. So we are going to let's just bust these guys out of here and help them along their way. Okay. Are we going to need this road? Probably not. They can come down to this one instead. So let's grab a 6-laner. And since we're going to be close to a loud area, let's start using the tree line. A little bump out here. There we go. Okay guys, I think that's going to be it for the day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.